Hello there, guys. It's Mr. Maximo here, Vinny Sandhu for the European Cricket Network with another match preview for a European Cricket Series Cyprus match. And today it's match 11, the first match of Thursday between Riyaan and the Nicosia Tigers. This game will begin at 7 a.m. GMT, which is 9 o'clock in Central Europe. It's 12:30 p.m. in India. And as always, you can catch the action right here on the European Cricket Network, whether it's through our website, www.ecn.cricket, or our YouTube channel, ECN European Cricket Network. If you're in India, you can catch it on fan code. And yes, before you remind me, I did get this one wrong on Monday, so I'm having another go at it for the Thursday morning match, the rematch between Riyaan and the Nicosia Tigers. Just a reminder, if you don't already, to follow us on European Cricket, because there's so much happening in the world of European cricket. We're looking forward to the rest of this series in Cyprus. It's a very competitive series. And then we have another 7-day series coming to you from Rome, Italy, all next week. So please follow us at European Cricket, or you can follow me at Mr. Maximo. So Cyprus, day 4 action. You can see the standings there after one full round. That means all the teams have played each other once. There are 3 teams on 3 wins, so it's very tight up the top. And also down the bottom, only one game separates the Fighters and the Lions for that 4th place. A lot can happen. There's still another round of games. So at the end of the preliminary stages, all teams would have played 8 games. So these games are very hard to predict, especially between the top 3 sides. You can see we have 3 matches on Thursday beginning at 12:30 Indian Standard Time. Now, we only have 3 games on the Thursday because we're trying to accommodate those of our viewers that want to watch some Caribbean Premier League. So plenty of great, entertaining cricket going on in the world at the moment. So let's get to this game between Riyaan and the Nicosia Tigers. And it is going to be a very tough game to call between these two teams. We have some likely lineups for you, beginning with Riyaan. They'll be led by Shoaib Ahmed with WCP Weligi to be their wicketkeeper. And we expect Faisal Mia to lead out the Tigers with Yasser Khan behind the stumps. Yasser Khan did have a minor injury yesterday, but we expect him to take his place in the side. Let's talk a bit about these two teams. Like we saw in the table, they're both 3 wins and 1 loss. They did play each other in match 1 of the tournament, and it was the Nicosia Tigers that upset Riyaan, who I tipped, and it broke my streak of 34 consecutive weekday wins. The Nicosia Tigers won that game 111 runs to 95, but it's very even between these two teams, and I've had a bit of a headache coming up with my prediction today, I tell you that. Let's have a look at Mr. Maximo's 11 to watch. And again, for Riyaan, I have super highlighted their opening batsman, Attaullah. Now, this is the man that scored 250 in a T20 match 2 months ago, and he's been pretty good in this tournament too. He's the leading run scorer with 166 runs through the first 4 matches. He has a top score of 64 not out, but I feel like it's inevitable that he will score something higher before the week is done. He's also the leading 6-hitter in Cyprus this week with 16 Maximos. He's chipped in with the ball too, picking up 3 wickets. So watch out for Attaullah in this game. Let's see if he goes large. I've also highlighted for Riyaan, Awais Liaquat, who I think is a very promising batting prospect, as well as some all-rounders. Sibtil Hasnain, he'll open the batting, and he's also their joint leading wicket taker. He has an amazing economy rate of only 4.75, which is the best of anybody in the tournament. I've also got their captain there, Shoaib Ahmed. He's a very handy all-rounder for Riyaan with 92 runs and 5 wickets through the first round of matches. Bowlers there for Riyaan, I've got Tayyab Bashir. He impressed me with his pace and energy upon his entry into the side, as well as Ram Jaiswal, the leg-spinning option. For the Nicosia Tigers, I have super highlighted once again Mangala Gunasekara. Now, I'm still waiting for the big gun to really get into full gear. He looked like he was hitting some form with his 46 in the match against the Eagles, but then he got a golden duck against the Nicosia Fighters. When will the big gun go off? It could be in this game, and if he does, they'll be very hard to stop. I've also got some other options there for the Tigers, including keeper Yasser Khan, who I said he was hampered by a minor injury on the first day back, but I think he will play. And he was their leading run scorer in the last series. He hasn't really had a chance with the bat so far in this tournament, so this could be the game where he recaptures some of that batting form. I've got Roman Mazumdar there as a batting option. He's the 2nd highest run scorer in the whole tournament, but he has the highest individual score of the week so far, a very classy 80 off 36 balls against the Lions. I've got all-rounder Anwar Hussain, who bats in the middle order, and he's their leading wicket taker with 5 wickets. Finally, I've got Habibur Rahman, who has 3 wickets this week, but he's been pretty expensive in doing so. Hopefully, he brings the radar on Thursday. So let's get to prediction time. And it's the old thing, isn't it? If you're on a streak, you don't mention it. Before the start of this week, I predicted 34 consecutive winners in Monday to Friday matches. And now Monday, no good. Tuesday, no good. Wednesday, no good. Although in the Wednesday game, I thought I was looking good. And then a couple of sixes in the last over, it put the Eagles over the line. So it's been very tough, and this game's not getting any easier for me because Nicosia Tigers, they're so improved from the first time we saw them in the previous series, and now they're challenging almost everybody. And Riyaan, well, they were highly fancied. They hadn't lost a game domestically for quite a while. It took a while to get used to the T10 format. I think that had a lot to do with their loss to the Tigers on Monday where they couldn't even make 100. So toss-up Tommy was no good for me on the Wednesday show, so I've turned to a new friend today. I've turned to Jim because I'm really struggling to separate these teams. I think that Riyaan, I tipped them on, that's strong. I tipped them on Monday and they let me down. And now I don't know if I can trust them again if I tip them again. But this is going to be a very close game, I'll tell you that. I'd like to win the toss and bat, but even that I'm not sure because there's been a lot of teams chasing scores down. I don't really know what to think, and it's my job to know what to think. And who knows, if I keep losing, then I could be out on the street and I won't even have my job anymore. So I'm a little bit worried again. I'm not going to lie, but Mr. Maximo is paid to keep his cool, and that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to keep my cool, and I'm going to tip Riyaan Cricket Club. I think that they have had time to adjust to the format and the conditions and the strategy of T10 cricket, and for that reason, I think that they will win this match against the Nicosia Tigers. Am I sure? I'm not sure, but you're not sure either. And that's kind of what makes this tournament so great at the moment in Cyprus, because there's a lot of unpredictable results and matches. And I love the way the players are adapting to the ECS, and that's bringing us some great entertainment. So that's a real positive, even if it means that I've had a bit of a negative week with 3 consecutive losses. Let's see if I can snap my losing streak on Thursday. So I'm all in on Riyaan Cricket Club in this match 11. I put Ataullah to be the star player. Let's see if he can beat his highest score of 64 not out. So we hope you can join us here on the European Cricket Network. I might just retire with my friend Jim for the evening now, but we hope you can join us for all the action. So much T10 cricket action. And just one final reminder to follow us at European Cricket or follow me at Mr. Maximo. If you are enjoying these match preview videos, please leave a like and a comment. And the comment can be, Mr. Maximo, you're hopeless at predicting. That is okay. But I'm trying my best to get the information for you guys so you guys can make the best decisions possible. And feel free to disagree with me because that's what it's all about. It's great to stimulate some conversation about the European Cricket Series. But for now, this is Mr. Maximo, Vinny Sandhu for the European Cricket Network saying enjoy the game and we'll see you next time on European Cricket.